Well, hello there, dear viewer. I have got a major update. I no longer suck. I mean, not me personally, I just suck as much as usual, but Dumarine here, he's got a major update. First of all, I have made myself a lightning room spell, like this. And that, you know, I can of course detonate like this with my... like this, thank you, with my Forgotten Magic spell, which is getting better and better. I really enjoy it. I killed a dragon with it, a blood dragon, just a blood dragon, but it was kind of nice. And there's almost too much to talk about, because first I have my lightning rune, which I actually researched myself through spell research. I was very proud of myself. I also researched, finally, a stone skin spell to get some better flesh protection. But then it turned out that Torfdir actually had ebony spell to sell. Just as I checked several times in a row. I've been researching, so time was passing quite fast, and the inventories were resetting, so I occasionally would check what he had. And of course, after I spent my precious time and mental energy, he had, for the first time, the ebony flesh spell. So that kind of sucks. It's a little bit of a waste of time and resources. But it doesn't matter. I now have the best flesh spell, barring the master one, in the game, which of course we will be applied to us, so to say, at the start of every combat, because we have Okata's preparation and alteration. And then I also finally reassigned my prayer spells, so these spells that will be casted automatically while I pray to Magnus. And we have this bad boy here, this one, Sealed Resolve. It's not resolved, it's a sealed, it's a thing, it's a resolve. Anyway, Dumarine, and he prays, now he can cast both of them on himself, and they are actually both extended. So Sealed Resolved saves your life if you get a lot of damage at the beginning of combat, but it only lasts for 15 seconds. But I can confirm now that it actually, with the bonus from Wintersun for worshipping and being devoted to Magnus, with said bonus, we actually get an extension for 41 seconds. It lasts for 41 seconds. Yes, you see, that is... it doesn't heal us, actually, I'm sorry, it halves the incoming damage. That is actually quite substantial improvement for such a spell. It is designed specifically to be a sort of life-saving feature when you run into problems beyond your possibility to deal with them. But this, if we can extend it more and more by praying to Magnus and satisfying him, so to say, well, if we get a full minute of this, that will be rather... I would say powerful, but it will be rather broken, to be honest. So this is, yeah, that is one thing, one of many things. What else? I've been building outside of the town. I may show you. I built myself a tent and a scriptorium of my own. I am about to maybe later cut down some more trees and build a little stockade wall around that camp. It's my own private research camp. I will go to whenever I need some relaxation and some experimentation away from prying eyes of my colleagues here at Winterhold. Yes, and it is also a good place to store all my numerous ingredients. I mean, building materials, more like ingredients. I still have in Hall of Athenians in the student's house over there. Yes. What else? I'm sure there's more. I killed a dragon. I sold a few things and bought a few things. I have probably some more new spells that I am forgetting about. at the moment. So I must say there is a lot things going for Dumarin at this point. I will probably try after this episode is over to finally research some better illusion spells, since we already perked it, but now of course I feel like Destruction Restoration should have been my path of main focus from the beginning for this one. Illusion could be good as well. We have Courage finally, and so on and so forth for our companion. Yes. So, I think this is it. This is all I wanted to tell you. But there is a lot. I will actually unlock this. I killed more than one dragons. Yeah, spell research takes a lot of time, which means when you exit your student's house, there is a high chance of encountering a dragon. You can farm dragons in Skyrim now officially by using spell research. That's how it is. You're just farming dragons.
Chanting services are one of the few things that keep us in touch with the rest of Skyrim.
Yes, I know, thank you. And I shall become the best enchanter in this land. And now let's go to see the Jarl. Maybe he will stop being a prick finally. Or maybe, yeah, I hope he will still be, on his legs, so to say. He will still be ready to receive guests at this hour. He's probably in the inn, drinking himself to sleep, as per usual. Yeah, and building in these conditions, in these weather conditions, building via woodcutter is extremely annoying if you also have Frostfall activated. I have to store a lot of firewood around my camp and just keep myself constantly warm and keep all my workbenches very close to the fire. Is there anything of interest here? No, just clear out, hunt for just basically bounty quests. Notice for citizens. Who is leaving all these little messages all around Skyrim? It has come to my attention that smugglers have taken advantage of the recent unrest within Skyrim and have been berthing all along the coast. It is your duty to report any such activity, see along the coast of Winterhold. If I see such an activity, then probably, but I haven't seen any for now. Yeah, so quite a few trees are cut over there. This will be a great excuse to try out the tree growing feature if it even works. Oh yeah. I of course expected the Jarl to be in his house, but he, as I said before, he actually is in the inn. Hello. The Jarl is in the inn, isn't he? Yes, as per usual at this time of day. It's rather funny. It's just the inn, the shop, and the Jarl's house. We have to do something about that. Invite some new settlers. Make some bustling community. And Hjoromir is here, apparently waiting for me. Oh yeah, Hjoromir got an upgrade too. You see, you see. I gave him that beautiful shiny elven armor, and he now looks very professional. He also got a nice cloak from me. He is getting places. Yes. So Jarl. Now Jarl left, of course. I am not very lucky today, Hjoromir. I will be joining you for a cup of wine, a glass of wine, a cup, or a horn of Nord ale. I will be joining you soon. So, Jarl Korokromimir, where are you the hell?
Can I help you?
Yes, not you personally, oh Jarl. Good to see you, my Jarl. Could you? I believe you are still receiving guests, which is, good. Good. Were you trying to say something? Anyway.
I don't care how many colleges they build, or how much the sea swallows up. I'll outlast them all.
Nice. Courier is your name. I have the Helm of Winterhold for you, sir.
Can you believe that this hold used to contend for the throne of the High King? Now, perhaps others will listen. Here, your reward is promised. You have Winterhold's thanks.
Oh, no problem. Actually, it was a little bit of a problem. And 1,000 gold. Well, is there anything else you need, my Jarl? As a service from the College of Winterhold...
There is room in my court for a new Thane. It's an honorary title, mainly. But there are a few perks someone like you could make use of.
Like what,
However,
for instance?
I could only grant the title to someone who is known throughout my hold. You help my people, and I'll make you my Thane.
Helping your people has been my intention since I first entered your lovely town, sir. It would be my honor.
Good luck to you.
And I believe I actually helped your people quite extensively in recent weeks or months even, depending on how my spell research took.
Then by my right as Jarl, I name you Thane of Winterhold. I grant you this weapon from the armory to serve as your badge of office. I'll also notify the guards of your new title. Wouldn't want them to think you're part of the common rabble now.
Oh, thank you, Blade of Winterhold. Thank you, sir. Thank you so very much indeed.
All right, then.
I am going to pretend I am not overjoyed by having a new... And who's this guy? By having a new toy. I will look at it in the inn with my friend Hjoromir. Oh, that's just a guard.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard.
Also, is there a way of me to buy a property in this hold or something? Now that I am a Thane?
Anyone at the college. I guess everyone just assumes I do because I'm a Dunmer.
Well, people can be prejudiced as
People
like
won't
this.
say it, but they're afraid of me, so they leave me alone.
Well, I am not afraid of you. I am never afraid of Dark Elves. I appreciate Dark Elves quite a lot. I would love to see Morrowind at some point in my life. And would you care to tell me something about yourself? I really am eager to know everybody in Winterhold, which should not be that hard.
Me? Nothing. And I hope to keep it that way. Jarl is convinced I have some connection with the college, so he goes easy on me. Maybe you'd like to help me keep up appearances. Old Nellicard has a mage's staff in his room in the
And?
hall. It'd be good to have that staff, in case the Jarl starts wondering if I actually have a real connection to the college.
I'm sorry, are you suggesting thievery? Forget it, no.
Deadra take you then.
And good day to you, sir. What an
Courier will be the first to tell you that if it weren't for that college, we'd all be better off. I agree with him.
Yeah, these people are not easy to convince that we at the college actually have the best interest of Winterhold in mind. Yes. And you, sir?
If you know any true sons and daughters of Skyrim, tell them to head to Windhelm. Ulfric Stormcloak wants to see them.
Who? Okay, I know maybe a one or two true son and or daughter of Skyrim. And yes, exactly. I've been thinking about it for a long time. What exactly is going on with this war? Could you please explain? I'm not from here at all.
Skyrim is the birthplace of humanity.
Oh,
Birthplace
yes.
of honor. And those snow-backed Imperials renounced both when they laid down before the Thalmor. Worse still, to pay for the privilege to keep his throne, the Emperor sells Skyrim and our very gods, Talos no less, to the damn elves. And what did Talos do? He and the Owls that supported him, they took the Emperor's gold, sold out their people for a slave master's peace treaty. Ulfric did right killing him. Soon we'll rid Skyrim of elves, their bloody Justicars, and the Jarls in their pockets.
Look,
The
it's
whole damn lot of them.
not
We'll cleave through the Legion to get to them.
it's not exactly that simple. Yeah, these people are kind of hopeless. I don't see any diplomatic way forward with them. What would I do to convince them that we are so nice in the college. It's actually an unnecessary level of simplification, what that general just said. Although I can relate to the bitterness. Yeah, there isn't even a court mage. There's a fake one, as far as I can understand. There isn't even a steward. What kind of a asshole has become my home in Skyrim? Well, this kind of an asshole, and I will turn it into something great. Actually, I am seriously considering, for now, for the nearest future I mean, to split this playthrough into 2 sub-series and do my adventuring in this. Most of my adventuring can do a separate sub-series where I build up and rebuild Winterhold in-game using Tundra Defense and Woodcutter. I think that is what Dumarin's destiny, at least part of his destiny, is. Yes, now that he is a Thane of this God's forsaken place. But for now, there are pressing matters. I need to talk to Mirabelle. I am always getting a little bit nervous before talking to Mirabelle. That is correct. I'm not sure why. Anywho, I also want to, whatever Mirabelle says, unless it's go there now or I will expel you from the college, I will first go and resolve the problem, or rather fulfill the quest from the librarian here. Because, as I said multiple times, Dumarin wants to know the secrets of all the ancient Nordic mages and the like, and Shaido's insights would be great to have. And particularly because he can make copies at a scriptorium of those, and that will be a build-making mechanism. Yes, so let's first talk to Mirabelle, see what she has to say. Do I have any money left? I have almost 4,000. I may buy a spell yet before we leave. I will have to take some sleep first. Well, good day, my lady.
Please don't bother the Archmage unless it's absolutely necessary.
Yes, I understand that. That's why I'm unfortunately bothering you, my lady.
If there are any problems, let me know. It's my job to keep things running smoothly.
Yes. Do you know anything about the Staff of Magnus?
That's an odd question. Why in the world would you be asking?
Well, Archmage said you'd mentioned it recently.
I see. Well, yes, I suppose I did mention it, though I'm not sure what he expects me to tell you. I only brought it to his attention a few months back when the Synod showed up here looking for it. They were apparently under the impression we were keeping it in a closet somewhere.
And who are the Synod?
Mages based out of Cyrodiil. They fancy themselves the imperial authority on magic these last few hundred years. My understanding is that all they really do is make noise in an attempt to curry favor from the Emperor. Lots of politics, little magic. I was quite surprised to find them on our doorstep. They seemed amiable enough, but their line of questioning made me uneasy. It became clear they're trying to hoard powerful artifacts, looking to consolidate power.
So, okay, does anybody in the world know the staff's location?
No one here does. The Synod seemed convinced it was somewhere in Skyrim. They inquired about the ruins of Mzulft, but that's all I remember.
Odd name?
Like they were heading there, though they were rather secretive about why. I suppose if you're intent on looking for the staff, there's a chance they might be in Mzulft yet. Just don't expect them to be cooperative.
I see. Right. Is there anything else you can tell me before I head out?
I'm not really sure. Made and used by Magnus himself, if you believe those sorts of things. I believe I've heard it said that it's the only thing that could adequately contain his power. The sort of embellishment wizards of ancient times loved to make.
Well, interesting. Sounds like something I would love to research. myself. Thank you, my lady. Goodbye. I don't exactly know what to say. Right, so this will be a long journey, especially that I am about to ask for yet another quest. So perhaps before I go, I should try and... Hello! Hello, Blood Dragon. Perhaps before I go, I should try and do some Atronach Forge stuff. Yes, maybe so. Hello.
I don't want to.
How are you today, Gurak? Yes, I know. I'm not going to treat any books anywhere poorly. Hello, how are you?
Hundreds of years have gone into assembling this collection.
So I'm yes. It's been a while, but I am going to find those Shalidor's writings. It will be a long way, so maybe there is any other business I could attend to on my way.
There are more books to be recovered and secured in the Arcanium.
Of course, there always are. So tell me, just give me the location.
All right. I wrote down the last place I'd heard about. Don't get killed.
Yep, I will do my best.
Until next time.
Of the old ways, eh? Of the old ways. And where would that be? Alright, so that's... Oh, there will be a lot of Dwarven-related exploration here. And Shalidor's insides are on the other side of the map, unfortunately. That does not bring me joy. Yes. You see? That is... There's the sword of Hjalti, I believe, is here. And Shalidor's writings, whatever this is, here. So, and we have a new friend to visit in Dawnstar. And something to do in Folguntur, perhaps? So, this may be a very long journey. Maybe we'll even do this. And... oh, that's Forbidden Legend. There in Folguntur. And yes, I love Nordic runes. And I'll probably do that too. So this will be a very long journey indeed. I have to prepare properly. I have to think very carefully about what to take and what not to take, pack up my tents and all the stuff, and take all my tools and woodcutters, axes. It will take a second, so I think we will see each other after this cut. Oh, and I think I forgot to tell you, I have a new summon as well. Even without any perks and conjuration, I am going to use it. It's a very cool summon. Maybe I am not going to cast it here. The Apocalypse one, which names currently eludes me. Yes, Cut Totem. This is a very cool spell, apprentice, but it's kind of useful for most of the game. Even later in the game, it's rather useful. So I will probably be using that, and it also doesn't look or sound very Daedric and diabolical. I think I am going to use the Cat Totem from time to time, and call her, because that's also a girl in her humanoid form, something like Elsa. No, that's not the name. No, not something like Elsa. Something completely different. Anyway, Hjoramir.
Yes?
How do you feel? How do you feel today? Tell me what's in your backpack. You have your hunting bow. Oh, yeah. I wanted to check with you something.
Right
I wanted to tell you we've got a little reward. Look. Blade of Winterhold. Poison. Really. Just poison for 5 points of damage. But it's ongoing damage. It's an ongoing damage, which I think, I don't want to disenchant such a precious gift. Precious in a way of kind of nostalgia, of course, it's not very valuable. So no, I'm not disenchanting this, but I think you already have a better one? Show me your standard gear. So you have this, and it is completely depleted, of course. Can you load your own weapon with... I don't remember if it works this way. I do not remember that. But I think if I give him the recharging thingy, the recharging necklace, perhaps it will work. I will have to test it. Yes, but for now I will probably... Yeah, that is better. Significantly better than Blade of Winterhold, unfortunately. So, let me recharge this.
Behind you.
And...
You're not going to fire me, are you?
No, not at all. In fact, I am going to give you a little bonus. Because I am going to give you something from my inventory, not yours, of course. Yeah, oh, and I also enchanted myself a pair of gloves, which means another 45 points of magicka, on top of all the things I already have, which is flippin' marvelous, I think. Right, Necklace of Recharging. I'm not really using that many staves as I expected, so you can take this, and also take this, and we will see if it works the way I hope it does. And then take this as well. I'm sure the companions can actually... Oh, I have to leave a lot of things. Oh, and I also have to find a source of clay around Winterhold, because I am going to need a lot of clay, and I'm going to need to make myself an anvil. But that will be in another episode of another sub-series. Right. For now, you are ready to go. Now, the hour is late. We are going to meet tomorrow morning. Maybe, you know, around noon. Take your sleep. Rest, because the journey will be hard and long. Much like some other things, which are hard and long. Yes. And you, Scarlet? Be ready to. And you, Tree? Feel lucky that I am not in my woodcutting mood. And this is my little camp. I have this, and this is actually a source of heat for Frostfall. If I also build a little shelter over it, I think it will work as a place where I can make myself warm. Yes, and this is my little scriptorium I made, and I even made a little floor for this tent, and 2 beds, in case I wanted some guests in my camping place. Yeah, oh, right. So now the boring stuff of managing my inventory, and we are off. We will be off. Oh yeah, I have to take a lot of firewood with myself. With me, yes. Well, before I go to sleep, I also have one more spell from Advanced Alteration. It looks like a ward, but it's an alteration spell, and it does a little force push when discharged. Nice. Right, let's go to sleep. This is absolutely unheard of. Absolutely unheard of. Agreeable weather all over Winterhold. How and why it never happens when I try to do things outside, like build a tent or a camp, or make a little smelter. You know how much work goes into creating a completely new smelter from scratch? I could have used some of this, you know. Okay, and now it's gone. Now the weather is no longer agreeable. Why this doesn't work, game, now? Okay, good, it does. Come on, Hieromir, adventure awaits.
And I'm just the man for the job.
I know that. I mean, I know you think that. You can prove yourself yet again.
Sounds good.
Oh no, At some point I will have to hire somebody more reasonable. Well, Scarlet, let's go. We have to leave the coldest and harshest parts of Skyrim as soon as humanly possible, please. And of course, there's trouble. And by trouble I mean, oh, bears! Now that is A-okay. I do not wish to hurt anyone here. Oh, bounty added to Winterhold? I don't think I got that. Ah, now I have the soul, thank you guys. And you do regenerate your health, as you should. Lovely. Bear clothes. Good. Clothes.
Legion's always looking strong. Warriors. You think what it takes? Our headquarters are in Salt.
I don't think so, sir. I don't think I'm a military man by vocation. Well, you've kind of failed to protect your prisoners, so perhaps you're also not exactly the type. Let's ride. Yes, I'm aware, game mod, that we indeed have new horse equipment available. You don't need to remind me every single time I ride my Scarlet. That's a huge one. Yeah, go fly. Go fly now. What happened to that poor bear? I'm so sorry, bear. I'm so sorry. I have to find the carcass of that bear. Even though the weather is not perhaps best to do that. But there might be, you know, good things. Oh, and also, while building my camp in the freezing weather, in the blizzard, I had to cast this spell quite often. So that's quite nice, because it trains my illusion. So 2 birds with 1 stone, so to say. Nothing particularly interesting. Did I see some ore? Yes, I did. Orichalcum. Nice. So we have to take it, unfortunately. I have to grab all the ore I can. I will be building up Winterhold soon. With the Jarl's kind indulgence, I hope. I'll show him what Winterhold can be. But first, let's move on. And I think I will have to tell... Sorry. Sorry, Rock. I didn't want to run into you. I think I will have to tell Scarlet to follow me, because there will be a lot of hopping on and off her in the following days, I believe. I might even... Oh, I am going in the direction of the Shrine of Azura. Now, that is not what I wanted. Although now I may have no other choice, because it's getting awfully cold. And I just may be kind of forced to seek shelter over there. And there's a cave, and there's a war of goblins, I believe. You follow me. Yes, gesture, yes. Now that is perfect opportunity to test my new friend's capabilities. My new friend Cassandra. A previous friend was named Sandra, and this is Cassandra, you see? The next one, the next summon will be called Cassandra. And then I will go completely mad. How many of what things? Oh, that's reclingy thingy. That is not great. Nah. And that was a very useless summon indeed. Guys, I can't aim today for the love of me. Yeah. Alright, I have to run and think a tad. Right. Hjormir should stand up quite soon, as he has the health regeneration thingy on him. If only you were not so small, you know? Ah, nice. An advancement? Right, yes, fly, fly, fly. You better fly now. Right. Do I have my flash spell active? Sort of. I am in need of a cloak spell sooner rather than later. Hjormir, never mind. I can't cast spells now. I think he will finish that Reclinger, hopefully. You know, they really gave you some beating. You should be more respectful. I know they are small and funny. And flying. Well, this is exactly why we carry staffs, right? Like this one. Phew, 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 phew. I did not like what happened here. But this is a boar tusk, which always reminds me of the former Prime Minister of Poland, named Tusk. Well, it's pronounced Tusk, but of course, nobody outside of Poland understands that. All right. Ruby, 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 ruby. Oh, great, I am freezing. How about some Basque, then? We have to really leave these parts of Skyrim as soon as possible. We either make a camp now, or we seek shelter in that for the nearby cave. I think we are close enough to try the other solution. And I also have a solution for the lack of stamina, because I am a very resourceful mage. And I do have a solution for everything. Oh, I mean, not now, because I'm also out of magicka. Well, that sucks, and this is not the entrance to the cave. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, there's a combat over here. And I need some artificial magicka then. Huh. Right, plentiful. No. Go. No. I said no. Yes. Yes, you fly now. Shoof. Oh, this does not look very friendly. This does not look amusing and or friendly. And this, oh, and this, it's just a huge hole. I'm definitely not jumping into that just to make myself warm.
The best part about caves is they provide all the tools for
Come on.
I once survived a month-long battle.
Yes, I know I'm freezing to death, game. I am well aware of that. I'm trying to fix that. Could you please place this? Oh god, I suddenly lost access to my favorites. Great. What do I do? What do I do? I do healing. I do not need that. Yeah, potions of resist frost actually help in this regard. And perhaps some soups also can help in this regard. Some alcohol, although that was not the best of ideas, possibly. I do not have enough magicka potions. That is yet another problem, of which there is plenty. I have plenty of problems.
The name's Yormir, and
I also did not take enough. I know that I did not take. Come on, mouse. I did not take enough. Ooh, firewood. I am nervous now. Oh, strike stone. Yeah, because my destruction is too heavily penalized.
yes.
Could you help Hjormir, perhaps? How would that be, eh?
The name's Yormir, and I'm just the man for the job.
Maybe we will die here. It's certainly a possibility.
What can I do for you?
No. Don't talk to me right now. I have to focus. Oh my god, yes.
What can I do for you?
Camping perk increased, and my endurance perk also increased, I believe. Flickering. Can we get a better one?
Heading out.
Not necessarily. Crackling is deadwood or firewood, of which I don't have enough. Well, at least I know. Now, does this count as a shelter? That's a crucial question. Alright, I am beginning to warm myself up. Lovely. I will basically hope for the best, I guess. Okay, it works. Good. Now, I did not give you any firewood, right? Nah. I've taken a smaller, lighter version of woodcutter's axe with me. Not the two-handed heavy one. I have this one. Perhaps I can cut some small pine instead of using campfires harvesting. I could cut some small pine and convert it into a little bit more of firewood than I would harvest randomly. Just don't see any trees around, to be quite frank. So perhaps I have to use campfire mechanism, but there are no trees nearby. That's even better. Yes. I have the bucket. It is made of wood, and therefore it's good. It does not help me much in my current predicament. What time do we have? 101. 101. Yes. Surviving Skyrim 101. I said to myself and to you guys that I need to take a lot of firewood with myself. I need to go prepared. Oh, yes. Right. Well, we'll just have to wait here. We have some fuel to use for replenishment, and I can't seem to get any warmer now. It's lovely. Because my drink wore off. Oh yeah, I have to be hidden underneath the shelter. Well, okay, this will take some time. Well, there is one distinct possibility that we just have to run for Sarthal. That is definitely an option here. And Sarthal is relatively close to the west-southwest-ish, sort of. Though I don't know if there is a clear passage. No, northwest-ish. Northwest-ish. It might be my best bet, and then and there should be some trees maybe on the way. Right, let's hope to the heavens that it will work. Bask. A soup. And sprint. And ignore all the horrible creatures we may encounter on our way there. Come on. I know we can do it. Just do it. Oh, oh. Okay, I am in a real hurry, so...
Fight!
Great. Hope it lasts long enough. Yes! Oh, yes. Thank you. Thank you, Dragon Nordic magic thingy. Yes, I know I'm freezing, but I'm also at a warm, familiar place. Much better now. Quite sure this place is not this cold, not that cold, that we can't warm ourselves up. I hope Yoromir will be fine. He generally tends to be fine. Yeah, still horrible. Still horrible. Still horrible, still unnecessarily cold. Now I probably have to pick one of my many quests as my primary map marker so I don't get too lost. So this would be the way. Let's try it out. What are the conditions? Frigid and deadly, and I am getting colder. Great, 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 great. And where the hell is Scarlet? Did I leave her? Okay, I have an alternative to horses. And to stamina usage. This is going south. Oh, but this is a dead end, I'm afraid. Yes, I know you are a very dangerous wolf. I don't care. Currently. I am currently completely oblivious of the danger of you. I engage in the act of casual flocky nosy nihilification of the danger you are. Oh, what the hell is this? I just entered here because I, ow. I prefer to be warm. Well, this is definitely not very nice. Most definitely a very unfriendly creature, if you can even call it that. Yep. And you? Sorry, Hermit. These are tough. Are they resistant to shock, by any chance? Because that would be extremely annoying. What are they? What are these things? Right. I hope I can light a fire here. I can. Good. I have to warm myself up. Sorry, we are wasting... I know you are very eager to kill things, but you just managed to do quite a lot of damage to those. Yes, yes, I know. Yeah, very, very eager Nord. Linen wrap. Oh, I'm also out of tinder. Very close. I'm not at all prepared. Very well. I can always make some wood shavings. If only I could harvest some wood. I did not expect that I will get cold so fast. I am always surprised by that, even though it's quite obvious. I have been playing that for 25 levels, and I'm always close to death when near my home in Winterhold.
You're not going to fire me, are you?
You know, stopping means usually that I'm going to fire a campfire, not you. Right. I am beginning to warm up. Let me see the skills, if I may, because we have...
Just the man for the job.
I am well aware what your name is, Hjormir. So, we have one perk here, I believe. Yes, I can make even... And this? 10 stamina when using a walking stick. Most absurd item has ever been introduced to Skyrim. The first chance of gathering an extra branch or piece of deadwood for each one harvest. And campfires are lit for 25% longer. That's actually worth dumping a perk in walking stick. But I think first this. I was quite sure I have a perk in this to increase, but alright. And endurance?
What can I do for you?
Yes, I have 4 ranks, and well, I was mistaken. Apparently I was mistaken. Exit skills, no point in that. I'm almost fully warmed up, and it's getting late already. I would love to leave the north, the northern north. That is not what I wanted to use. Leave the north for now and just find a warmer land. Maybe travel through the Whiterun Hold, and that would solve most of my problems. So this was indeed a dead end, as expected, although it seems as though there might be passage through the mountain here, because this is also the part of the same ruin. Do I risk to brave it though? I actually prefer to test my new friend Cassandra here. Oh, here you are, Scarlet! We were waiting for you! Good enough for little enemies like this. Well, here you are. Do you maybe have any good wood? No, you have nothing. Right. Now I'm going north. This is not the direction I like. I like the exact opposite direction. Oh no. If you could leave me alone, I can't move. Thank you. Oh yeah, and my healing spell, this one particular, also heals my allies now, slightly. Oh, and why are you not attacking, Cassandra? Anyway, soul captured. Oh, the sun is rising? No, that was an illusion. That was what they call Fata Morgana. I just hoped for it so much that I saw it. The eyes of my imagination. Could the wolfies go away? Right. That's all fine. There's a lot of flying dogs around these parts. And I somehow got a skill point in heavy armor. Because, do you use heavy armor? Maybe your shield is heavy, isn't it? Oh great, more of that. A Frostfall. Frostfall, and I have no magicka. Well, cock. Frostfall that seems unperplexed by fire spells. Which makes me wonder why the hell do I even have them. And also it makes me think, why the hell there's no scrolls in here? Why? Why do I not see scrolls? Oh, do I? I do. I actually do. Oh yeah, my scrolls are more powerful than my staffs. Definitely. Good. Good. Now get wrecked. Because I need to seek shelter again. Oh, all this tasty ore. I don't have the time to... I don't know where I am as well. Do I need to hide in this gruesome lighthouse again? It's definitely a possibility. Yeah, let's do that. And there's more danger ahead. Around. What is this time? I don't even have a time to pray. It's really annoying. Could you push that little wolfie to the rune? No? Not really. Well, you can just wait until you deal with this, Huromir, of course. Okay, then we won't. Then we won't just wait until you deal with this bugger. What do you say about this, hey? You are a nice wolf, you should like it. Don't you like it? Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it looks like it likes it. Looks like it like it like I like it looks like it likes it. I'm not quite sure what I am trying to say. Yes, so with the blessing of Lord Magnus, I will now feel warm again. Oh, the choruses returned. I hear them. This is not great. I am going to leave as soon as possible. I'm warm now. You know, that reminds me we need wood. Is there a firewood pile anywhere? Yes. Yes, good. Yeah, yes. We did it actually once before, you know. We do not need to do it again. I kind of hope they will never return. But what can you do? Yeah. This is not as good an axe as my other one, as it will do. And my alteration here. Alteration. They probably are detecting us because of all the noise I made while cutting wood. I will actually try to find maybe another pile, if at all possible. I don't think they had so many piles. Wood is scarce around these parts. Probably extremely expensive to buy it. They probably had to buy it somewhere. I'm not going down there to the basement. That is not happening.
We heading out?
Yeah, I'm not staying for the night in this place. We need to set up a camp somewhere. If only we could finally leave the blizzard. There they got me hoping. Right, I will try and... This is also not a very friendly place, is it? There is some weird bandits in this place. Let me go for this swarming spell, Bask. Yes. I am not getting that much colder that fast anymore. That is good. That is good, actually, even though it's evening. The evening. Let's go. Let's run. Hjoromir. Run. Run, Hjoromir. And what the hell is this? I am going to assume whoever is patrolling this fortification so late at night in the blizzard is a little bit insane. And therefore I am going to try and go around this location with utmost carefulness. Right, we are on some sort of a path. It's not so much of a road, but a path. Not a path, but a track. So we're on the road and a path like a track. Okay, there is yet another fortification that is probably guarding the entire passage. So now there is another problem of us having a good place to camp away from any sort of danger. This does not look like this is the place I am talking about. We are a little bit too close to... We probably have to hide in the... trees? Right? No! Well, okay, but I found a soldier's camp. I don't believe they are hostile towards us. I think it would be a reasonable demand from a citizen to a soldier that is supposed to protect a citizen, I guess, to ask for a bit of shelter in a night like this. Hello there, kind sirs. Oh, is everything okay, Legate? Is all fine with you? I don't think it's all fine with him, to be honest. Hello, Imperial soldier.
What are your thoughts on this?
My father was a legionnaire. He's before him. Keep your guard up. Instead of doing anything else.
Yeah, I am still getting colder because I don't have any shelter here.
Those rebels.
Damn Stormcloak rebels.
Been so long since I
Yes, yes.
getting flabby.
If those rebels think they can best us, they have another thing coming.
Keep an eye out for Stormcloak spies.
Keep an eye out for trouble.
I don't think they will let me sleep in here. No, they won't. This is... And yet they will. I will just have to make my own little fire here.